Every year we recognize a team from the past in a particular sport. This year we're recognizing cheerleaders. I'm going to ask Penny Pitts Mitchell to come up here and recognize our team of the year. Thank you, Penny.
I can't believe he said that. You're outnumbered tonight. When I was in high school, my dad told me I needed to really get serious in golf or tennis because I couldn't be a cheerleader all of my life, and I guess I showed him because I'm still in cheerleading. All right, we want to celebrate our cheerleaders tonight from our three schools, Hubbard, Monroe, and Mary Persons. It's almost every American high school on Friday nights, Saturdays, Tuesdays, whatever day it is that you have those sports. You see cheerleaders on the sideline and on the court. If you think back to your high school days, I bet you can remember who the cheerleaders were. Or if somebody calls a name, you might say, yeah, she was a cheerleader when I was in high school. So there you remember those people, whether or not you think it's a sport or not. One thing about it is cheerleaders are very passionate about their role in sports. If you don't believe that, just ask them. So tonight, first of all, there are lots of cheerleaders in this room. It's been a great reunion for all of us. If you are a cheerleader in the 50s or before that, would you please stand? Do we have anybody here? Yay. If you are a cheerleader in the 60s, if you'll stand, 60s, 1960s? 1960s? There's something. Okay, 1970s. 1970s, that would be me. Yay, 70s. Okay, in the 1980s, 80s, any cheerleaders? There we go. And 1990s, in the 90s, cheerleaders in the 90s? Yeah, good job. Okay. And the year 2000 to 2010? And then 2010 to the present. Okay. All right. The Mary Persons had a team that went to Nashville to compete with Coach Trish. She was Herndon at the time. Ship is her last name now, which she is a judge for Georgia High School Association. And that was, I think, in 1988. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there anyone here from that team? Stand up. I used to have that picture in my office. I don't know what happened to that picture. Monroe Academy had a team that traveled to Dallas to compete in 2002 for National Cheerleading Association. And Misty Ton and Jan Curtis were the coaches. I saw Jan, if she'll stand. And anyone else on that team? In 1993 and 94, the GHSA added competitive cheerleading to their list of athletic championships. In the school year 2001-2002, Mary Persons fielded their very first competitive team. I want to introduce those to you now. I didn't realize that so many of these cheerleaders live so far away. So a lot of them couldn't be here. But if you will come to the podium, please. Brooke Stewart Haddon, Annie Evans Horn, Stephanie Coleman Anthony, she is, Brittany Dennis Rogers, Jennifer Carter Williams, Maggie Wilson Dungan, Gigi Houston, Shamika White, Crystal Gant Neal. Crystal here. Alex Dillon, Nikki Renfro, Nicole Hughley Little, Jessica Bell, Stephanie Gillibo, Jamie Burgess White, Emily Crawford Bradley, Kellen Millwood Odom, Alex Byers Weathersby, and Darla Goodrich Halton. Those were the 20 cheerleaders that were on that team. And I was their coach.
Yes, you were.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Yes, it is a sport. Wait a minute, I meant to say, if you are a cheerleader in college, you know, Megan, I had to bring you out. If you're a cheerleader in college, could please stand. The best athlete in the family.